Here is my exact four-step framework to get your dream body while enjoying food. I'm a physician. When I was in college and medical school, I struggled with overeating and binging, and now have overcome it and am living my happiest, healthiest life and thriving. I wanted to share my framework with you and how I was able to achieve this. Step one is taking inventory of your kitchen, is how I like to say it. This means assessing, analyzing how are you currently eating? How are you currently experiencing food and your body? This is where you will go deep with my journal and course and assess all of your current habits, beliefs, and patterns regarding food and eating. There are different types of hunger, and it's important to know which ones you're experiencing, why you're eating, when you're eating. We will have to go deep to understand what's going on and why you have these unhealthy coping or eating patterns. There are different types of hunger, like physical, physiological hunger. Maybe it's been several hours since you've eaten. You might have some gurgling in your stomach. You're craving and anticipating your next meal. There's also emotional, pleasure-seeking hunger. This type of hunger can be related to dopamine released from eating highly tasty foods like sweets. You may not actually be physically hungry, or you may not be able to stop once you are full. You may be eating due to stress as a coping mechanism, boredom, anxiety, or negative emotions because you're not able to connect with your body, see what you're feeling, and hold that emotion without seeking external solace with food. You may even sometimes eat due to positive emotions like happiness or excitement. There's also number three, conditioned hunger. You find yourself eating due to some external cues like time, social events, easy access to food. Kind of your body's on a schedule and it's time to eat, whether or not you may actually be hungry. Think of it as seafood, eat, whether or not you're physically hungry. We'll build awareness, tune into our bodies, practice mindfulness, and create healthy habits to address different types of hunger from all the angles holistically, including creating a full life. In step two, we go from where we are now to creating a vision of our dream relationship with food and our bodies and how this specifically looks like for us. We might have some ideas of, I want to look like that, or this is what society tells me I should look like, but what does it actually mean to you to have your dream healthy body? We're really going to define what that means and what do we really even want, and will this actually make us happy, or are we chasing some external goal that somebody else has set for us? With step three, we close the gap between where we are right now and our dream reality using my savor process. We connect with our bodies, become aware, and learn how to practice mindful eating with presence, pleasure, and gratitude. Lastly, with step four, we create the habits, systems, and structures for your dream full life. This works especially well if you're a busy professional woman. We actually simplify to amplify our results. We're not going to add a bunch of steps, extra things that you need to do on top of your already busy schedule. Actually, what's really going to make the most dramatic difference is connecting with your body to intuitively and intentionally eat. By simplifying, we actually amplify results. We always think we have to do more, we have to add this, but actually we have to simplify. How are we living, being, thinking, and acting when we're not eating? How are we showing up? This is just as important as mindfulness while actually eating. We are going to be setting ourselves up for success. With my journal and course, I invite you to go on this transformation journey I like to call a culinary experience for the soul. When I was struggling with eating, food became something that I used as a coping mechanism when I was stressed, when I was bored, when I wasn't living to my fullest potential. Food became my only source of pleasure and relief. And what ended up happening was when I would eat and lose control, there was a lot of shame because I wasn't able to stop. I wasn't able to control myself. And I felt really bad because I am very disciplined. I pride myself on working hard and being disciplined. This was just something that I could not out-discipline myself over. there was a lot of fear about eating, right? Like the impact as a physician, I know that this is not healthy, this is not good for my body, but I couldn't stop when I was in it. So there was fear of the effect, the long-term effect of what this would do to me. And there was, of course, a lot of guilt as well for doing this, for, in a way, sabotaging myself, all the progress I had made, going to the gym, eating healthy up until that point throughout the day, being very rigid. And then all of it was just lost in a moment. That was so heartbreaking for me. Now, after reconnecting with my body and working through this, I have the best relationship with food and my body. I love to eat. I still love to eat. I just have a healthy relationship with. I really enjoy it. I love food and it nourishes me back. I've actually been able to get fitter and healthier. I've been able to lose 12 pounds, get more toned. I'm working on building muscle now. I really do know what it feels like to be stuck in each day you're in this cycle, not knowing when and if you'll get out. For me, it took almost 8 years. Now I am blessed that I get to help you and other people who are on a similar journey. With everything I learned, I realize I can collapse this time for other people to help them break free, probably just within a month, because time is not something you get back. This is not something that's hard or complicated. This shift can be an instant. It's a decision that we make, the mindfulness that we practice on a daily basis. It's a habit. It takes intention. It takes some time. It takes practice. It takes grace with ourselves. If you know that your next level lies on the other side and you're ready to finally break free, definitely check out my Culinary Experience for the Soul journal and course if you want more support. I will link everything below. I hope that you are healthy and well. Thank you.